From the very first day, we had to make a sacrifice to see if we can change our look. But I don't like this guy anyways. I've detailed that before, so I won't go over it again. But, okay, we'll talk about the good of day one. So day one, so here's the little scoreboard that'll be, that's going to be, I guess, my braking mat. So day one was Golden Lion Repack Series B, much hyped. Huge letdown. My pick for my favorite card was the 67 Topps Smokey Burgess. And then from the votes, there was a tie. So I said, everybody, okay, vote for your pick of your favorite card. So there's a tie between the 69 Mel Stottlemyre and the 75 Tony Oliva, which the 75 Oliva, that might have been the most valuable card of the break. So that was a good pick too. Both of them were. So those are the top cards, which if you've seen other repacks open on YouTube, even the really cruddy ones, I mean, there could be a cruddy one and somebody usually at least pulls a Clemens rookie or an 87 Maddox or Bo Jackson or something. This, the more I've talked to people afterwards, that was a letdown because their Series A was pretty darn good. I think it was one of the better repacks of the last couple of years. And like, especially people say that this was the golden ticket from day one, and that's kind of pathetic. But I mean, this is the stack of stars and vintage and Hall of Famers. So as far as quantity of decent stuff, sorry, of course, I start a video. I don't get phone calls for days at a time, and now I got a phone call, so we'll wait it out, see if it, I mean, it probably doesn't interrupt the video, but it'll go away. But it actually looks important because I've been applying for some other jobs, and it's KGHM, so that sounds like a company, but sometimes baseball cards are more important. But anyway, so it was a fun rip, but it was a letdown, especially, I know a lot of people bought that product. But anyways, let's focus on day two. So day two is, so we're gonna, like I said, as the days go on, I try to up the quality of the pack, the vintageness of the pack, but I wanted to also mix in stuff I haven't opened on the channel. And I don't know if I know I've opened 82 Fleer. I have not opened 82 Donruss. So this is day two. So that's, I already put it up on the sheet up there. And then at the end of this video, I'll reveal what day, well, I'm going to tell you what day three is right now because we're going to get it out of the way. It's the second box. Sorry. It's the second box that I bought. There was a deal if you bought two of these. It's the second 18-pack box of Golden Lion Series B. Let's hope that the, luck of the draw, odds, that there's no way this is going to be as bad as the first box. So this is day three. This will be day three. After that, there will be no more, let me see. No more Golden Lion or Universal Treasures or repacked wax or any, okay? So this is day three. So this will be in 5 days. We're going to open the second box of that. I told you this rip series, yeah, it's the Insanity rip series, but it does get more insane. Well, it's already been kind of insane with with day one. But so let's do this. I'm going to save the Donruss for last. It's going to be a shorter video than the first one. I don't have many stands up because, I mean, there's 3 packs. There's not going to be a heck of a lot. Excuse me. And so we'll start with the 82 Fleer. I mean, this will be the 932nd time I've said this. As a kid, first pack fresh cards, first packs I bought from the liquor store that we would bike to, and they didn't have anything but Fleer. So we bought Fleer. First packs I bought as a kid, 1982. Ooh, this is sealed tight. This was, come on. See, it is insane. Okay, who am I gouging up? Willie Aikens. yeah, just doing some 82s today. Of course, you know, hoping for the Ripken rookie, but other in 82, I would love to eventually someday have an 82 Fleer Pete Rose. Just that was the iconic card to go after all summer of 82. Took me all summer to get one. So I got to pull the back card first. Just we already know what it is, and I like surprises. So Willie Aikens. Okay, commons are going to go over here. Stars and things that don't end on a stand are going to go over here. Tim Foley. Bruce Keeson. God, I mean, some of these I remember as a kid, I remember this card, and I loved the borders. I said that 1,000 times. And then it's always the orange borders. And the Giants and the Astros and the Orioles, I loved the orange. Okay, settle down. Warren Brewstar, Art Howe. Oh, these are nicely centered. If we can get something good, something a little better than Luis Leal, might be good. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Will be a Hall of Famer. Him, Garvey, Parker, come on. Little diamond cut, but that's still awesome. Dale Murphy. There you go. Anticipating more, and I want to make sure that we can see everything. Stop it. Stop messing with the wrapper. All right. I love this, and I'm having fun, so I usually don't act crazy. Just when I'm opening cards. Dyer Miller. Lee Mazzilli. That's a decent player. Bill Lee. Ted Power. Some of these you wonder where these pictures were taken. I mean, could have been the dugout after they turned off the lights at the stadium after the game, but George Frazier. I liked the Yankees cards back then, too. It also did take me most of the summer to get the Reggie Jackson card. Oh, I love 82 Fleer so much. There we go. Orange for the Orioles. That's off center, but Gary Renicky. Roy Howell. Sorry, nobody can get rid of this cold. All right, now one of the greatest stashes ever, and you really can't see it in this pic. He's got who's that one actor who's the tall, like always the cowboy dude? I mean, that stash, that's more stash than I have hair on my head. You can't see it in every single one of his pictures. And I think he's born in like Wyoming or something like that. No, San Diego. Okay. Some of these guys are born like, where the, hardworking, real, working the earth, ranching type dudes are from. So, but he looks like a rancher. All right. This is a cool sticker. I would have been going crazy over this sticker as a kid. And actually, I'm going to save these because it makes the puzzle of the All-Star game from 81 in Cleveland, which is pretty cool. So, but that's an awesome sticker, though. I gotta give that to my oldest. That's cool. Silvio Martinez. Terry Kennedy. There we go. Off center, but come on. Ozzy. Larry Gura. And Fleer really went heavy with these dual player cards. And then starting then in 83, they called them the Superstar Specials. And I loved them. I think they're undervalued. Just like Leaders cards. I mean, you can have a Hall of Famer on a card, but it's a fraction of his main issue from that same year. So Frank White and Bucky Dent. Ken Landreau. John Lowenstein. Roy Smalley. Ed Farmer. Yeah, he's fine. See, he's finding the sweet spot to sign on. He knows. He knows. There we go. I was just going to mention that. Did I mention? The Jackson and the Yankees powerhouse almost took me as long in the summer of 82 to get the Pete Rose. It's a bummer it's off center, but that's my card of the break so far. I love this card. That's my fave so far. So here's what the puzzle looks like, which is kind of cool. When it's done. Rupert Jones and Willie Wilson. All right, that was the 82 Fleer. I'm happy with pulling 3 good cards, 3 Hall of Famers, and a future Hall of Famer out of just 1 pack. So now 82 Donruss. Did not buy a heck of a lot of 82, 83, 80, 84, 85, 86. Really did I wish, especially 84, 85, 86. I always say this, wish had bought more Donruss. I remember, though, all the Donruss cards I have came from one box that one of the moms of the neighborhood bought for 2 of us kids, or like a group of kids and me, to split an 84 Donruss box from the snack shack at the local Little League field. And, I'm sure the thing cost all of $10, $12 maybe. And the other kids opened all the packs and then split the packs and then gave me my half. So, they picked out all the good stuff. But there was somebody who wasn't known yet. Well, it graded low. It's over there on you'll see it in one of my most recent reveals. The 84 Donruss Mattingly. It graded a 4, which is disappointing. I just didn't see why. But my stack had the Mattingly. So that's where my Mattingly rookie came from. Puzzle piece. I think it's Babe Ruth who's the puzzle piece in 82. All right. Dusty Baker. Davy Lopes. That's the backs. And even going back to 81 was pretty pathetic, but I love 81 Donruss also. But 82, you're looking at the Fleer are okay, but the pictures on 82 Donruss, you're looking at these going, and 83 and 84. And you're wondering, why are Topps pictures so boring? So your even your early 80s Topps pictures were like this. I mean, this is 67 obviously, but you know what I'm talking about. You're I'm trying to look real quick here. You're yeah, here, we'll bring this guy back. I love this card. Elvis. There's your typical Topps picture. And then the Donruss pictures looked like this. You're there's plenty of photographers at the game. I don't know. Oh, this is cool. That's funny because his 78 Topps, Lenny Randall, is an awesome. That's the one where he's sliding back into first after getting picked off, and he's his face is all and the glove looked like it just got swiped across his chin. But look at that picture. I mean, part of what I love about baseball cards, and no, because of what I did to Carlos Delgado, I'm not changing my channel name to I Destroy Baseball Cards. It's still I Love Baseball Cards. I mean, just some of the images, just the pictures, they're just beautiful. So Lenny Randall, I've never seen that card before. John Candelaria. I don't know why as a kid I hated these Pirates caps. I'm like, what the heck are those? Bob Ochinko. We grabbed 2 cards. So we will surprise us with Johnny Grubb. Frank Pastore. Come on, is he Italian, born in New York? Home, California. Ah, it doesn't say where he was born. Okay. Quisenberry, man, I collected a ton of his cards. That is beautiful centered. Collected a ton of his cards as a kid, and thought he'd be a Hall of Famer, and then he died way early. I think he had brain cancer. Sad. Mario Soto. Marty Bystrom. Del Unser. Mike Easler, another one of those very, very good hitters from the 80s. That's, you know, like Al Oliver, you know, from the 70s and 80s. He just, you know, he had some power. Well, I think this is before he got like super, you know, super good as far as like close to 200 hits a year. So that's still early on. But man, they skipped around. Donruss didn't tell you much what happened between 77 and 78. There's just nothing. Just missing data. All right. Manager. Dave, whoops. Sorry, Dave. Garcia and Richie Hebner. So nothing for a stand out of that pack. That means law of averages says we get a good pack. Come on, let's see a Pete Rose. Let's see a Mike Schmidt or George Brett or Nolan Ryan. Come on, that's a wide net I just cast there. We can hit one of those, right? Bake McBride. Bill Campbell. He's got to cut his hair so his hat fits better. Dick Tidrow. Oh, well, I grabbed 2. Dick Tidrow. Stoddard. Tim Stoddard. Jim Morrison. Dan Schatzadder. Come on. Let's see somebody. Tim Foley. Chris Spire. The first year they did the Diamond Kings. Ivan De Jesus. Not the Diamond King we're hoping for. I think Nolan has one in 82. Omar Marino. Another one of those really good, like I just said, the early 80s. There we go. Yeah, I mean, he almost had 200 hits. Larry McWilliams. Jeff Newman. Ooh, these Donruss packs were a strikeout. Butch Weiniger, Darryl Porter, and Reggie Smith. Wow. Okay. It's all right. I mean, fun rip. Day 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, I got to pick my favorite card. This one. Okay, so you guys got to pick your favorite card. Put it in the comments. Vote. You can pick any of these too as your favorite card. You could pick the puzzle piece as your favorite card. You could pick Willie Wilson, talking about what it's like to go 4 for 5 that day. And So yeah, my pick for card of the break, I'm going to go write it up there, and then I will also write what day 3 is. What's day 3? On the 18th. I don't know when that is, but today's 12/13, so 12/18, we're going to be opening this. Meaning me, and you guys are watching. And tonight, I'm going to try to post this quick. Tonight, the 13th, 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern, live stream. Go to COG Sports Cards. We're going to talk about our favorite 50s cards. 50s baseball cards. So if you're watching this after, of course, you could look at they'll post the replay. Just click on the link that says live, and then it'll be in the uploaded videos. Again, COG Sports Cards. This one. These guys. Definitely. Watch them, subscribe to them, and some of you I will see tonight on a live stream.